I am the change.
I am the change.
I am the change.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's message. As always, we are very happy to be here with you and hope that each of you feel the same. We appreciate all of you and the kind words and thoughts and messages and comments that you share with us each week, and hope that you keep those coming. They not only serve as an inspiration to us, but to all of those who are part of our family.
We're so excited to be able to spend and to share this time with you each week. This week, I have prepared a guided meditation for you, inviting in our special helpers who have helped us throughout our lives and giving them gratitude. I hope that you will join me on this beautiful journey of going through your life and inviting in those beautiful people to be in your space who have helped you throughout your life, to spend a few minutes and reflecting upon them and all of the things that they have brought to you. It's going to be a beautiful meditation, so make sure that you set aside some time that we can spend together and helping us to grow and to become more as we take this journey together.
In last week's message, I used a word a couple of times that may have been foreign to most of us. That word was conside. I used it in a couple of contexts by itself and also referred to conside inhibitors. So what is conside? It is any personality, trait, or behavior contrary to anything that is good and wholesome. I'll use again the example of Darth Vader. What he ultimately became was conside at its fullest. And the traits and behaviors that he exhibited were all conside inhibitors. Once he had turned to the dark side and submitted himself, his total being became conside. I've mentioned several times such things as doubt, fear, anxiety, shame, low self-worth, lack of self-confidence, etc. All of these are what I call conside inhibitors. When we live in the convinced mode world, what primarily governs our thoughts, our feelings, moods, our actions, etc., are conside traits. Just to clarify though, these traits are not necessarily evil and therefore making us evil, but as in the case of Darth Vader, if left unchecked, can certainly progress to a more evil state. As human beings, we are blessed as being the only species here on Earth to have the capability to think and rationalize our thoughts and actions. When I speak of lack of commitment or hesitating to move forward into something better, all of that is us rationalizing ourselves and situation to our own detriment. Then our desire to remain in a situation that is toxic to us moving forward outweighs our desire to make a decision to move out of that situation towards something better and more uplifting. It has always been very interesting to me to see this happen in people's lives over and over again. Why is this? Lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence, fear of change, doubting oneself to be able to do it, etc. All of these Conside inhibitors keep us from that desire of getting out and moving forward. So how do we change this? Well, that is what we are going to start to discuss next time. Obviously, if there is a Conside, there must be its opposite of Proside. And that is where we eventually want to find ourselves, in the Proside of life, or in the converted mode. Remember each day to repeat the phrases, I am good, I am well, I am loved, I am the change. And for sure, spend each day relaxing and meditating with Becky, allowing yourself to, for a few minutes, get out of the clutter of life and of the world and separate yourself into a more of a meditative state. Now, if we do these things constantly, every day, we will begin to feel things changing in our thoughts and see change happening in our behavior. I challenge each of us this week to begin to think about our lives, where we are at, and what traits or behaviors we desire to change. Becky and my desire is to, as we share each week, help us all understand our own behavior and personality tendencies and where we may be lacking, to then begin to turn that around and become that individual we desire in our heart to be. May this coming week find each of you well and full of hope and desire for what is to come.